Time now for your JCTV Daily News Update with the latest in news.
She said the virus moves in waves and expects another upward trend in the spring.
Covering your local weather.
The sun will come out a little on Sunday to warm up to about a high of 30.
And the latest in Jimmy athletics.
It's pretty good. Farkas for three, right corner, got it!
For your JCTV Daily News Update, here's Richard Schmit.
Good evening and welcome to your Wednesday News Update. In campus news, communications professor Sang-Wan Lee has resigned his position at Jamestown College, which will occur at the end of the school year. He has accepted a position at the School of Broadcast and Cinematic Arts at Central Michigan University. Dr. Lee has been a member of the communications department for the past 2 years. In other news, a Jamestown College Spanish class took a field trip to Costa Rica this past winter break to get an in-depth look at the Spanish language. JCTV's Callie Merrill caught up with a few of the students to learn more about their experience.
The first thing that comes to mind when thinking of a place like Costa Rica is first the landscape, then of course the food.
Really good food. I liked everything, and my favorite dish was called ceviche, and it's like a kind of fish with cilantro and some other tomatoes and other vegetables, I think.
A great thing about Costa Rica is all the fun activities that it offers.
I really liked going to different places on the weekends because for the majority of the time we stayed in San Jose, but on the weekends we got a chance to go and see different places and really get to know a lot of the Ticos or the Costa Ricans.
From the looks of this picture, the biggest difference between here and there is obvious.
The weather was quite a bit different. It was usually in the 80s when we were down there. When back home it was like, I don't know, -20. So that was pretty nice.
Thanks, Callie. Well, the college's Career Services recently completed a 2009 graduate placement survey. A little over 50% of last year's graduates responded, and 94% of them have found a job requiring a 4-year degree. The average salary per student remained the same as last year at about $30,000 to $40,000. Director of Career Services, Shelley Mansavage, attributes the recent graduate success to their decision to stay in the tri-state area where the economy has remained stable compared to the national economy. And speaking of the national economy, President Barack Obama gave his first State of the Union address tonight. Obama says he will not retreat from the big issues he campaigned on and tried to get done in his first year when political momentum was strong. He will push for healthcare reform, regulation of Wall Street, energy and immigration reform, and continue the global fight against terrorists. Now looking at your weather, the high temperatures this week have been in the single digits with wind chill values as low as -30 degrees. We'll have much of the same tonight beneath a clear sky with a low around -13 and a northwest wind blowing between 13 and 23 miles an hour to make it even colder. These conditions will stick around tomorrow and Friday, so make sure you bundle up if you plan on traveling anywhere. Temperatures should begin to warm up this weekend into the teens with a slight chance of snow on Sunday. In Jimmy's sports, the varsity basketball teams finally got to play their games at Mayville State last night after they had been postponed twice due to weather conditions. The men's team got back into the win column by beating the Comets 88-75 in overtime. CJ Peters continued to lead the team by scoring 33 points and grabbing 9 rebounds. This was the first win for the Jimmies on the Comets' home floor in 6 years. The 6th-ranked women's team also won their game last night over Mayville 82-69. Kelly Schooneman led the team with 25 points and 4 assists. Most of her points came from the free throw line as she likes to score by ducking and dodging her way in the paint. She was 14 of 15 from the charity stripe. This weekend, the Jimmies host Minot on Friday and Dickinson on Saturday in the Civic Center. We'll have more information on those exciting matchups tomorrow. The JV basketball teams were also in action last night at Concordia. The women's team lost 63-73, to which head coach Jolynn DeWald said her team could not get things going. The men's wrestling team was ranked 17th in the nation last night as they traveled to Dickinson to duel the 12th-ranked Blue Hawks. The Jimmies lost the duel 35-3. Sean Blumhart won his match 3-2. to give the Jimmies their only 3 points. Jimmy standouts Willie Hernandez and Joseph Michael both suffered losses. The team's next action will be at the Eau Claire Invite in Wisconsin on Saturday. Thanks for tuning in to your Wednesday news update. For everyone here at the Student Media Center, I'm Richard Schmit, connecting the campus with the community. Enjoy yourself, Jamestown.